Petrocelli from Book Passage.
Yep. Hi, Bill.
In
Hi,
from the coast.
Elaine.
Hi there.
So how long has Book Passage been open for?
Book Passage has been open for 1 year less than our son's life. So that would be, what, 33 years?
Something like that.
Wow. And how many locations are there now?
There are 2, plus the website, bookpassage.com.
Wow. Okay. And is
Because Bob Miller taught me to always say that.
and how has the business changed from when you first opened till now?
Oh, it's changed a lot. It's there's definitely lots of competition. But it's also very exciting. When we first opened, it was very rare for an author to go on tour and visit our bookstore. I think one of our first authors, we were so excited that an author would actually be in our bookstore. And I remember she suggested it, and I said, "Do you know anybody?" And she said, "Well, my husband might know some people at work." And I didn't know he was the president of Lucasfilm. So we were hooked on author events from the first one.
Wow. And how many do you do now?
We do about 700 a year between the 2 stores.
Wow. And has there been any evolution in what works or what doesn't work in, say, the last year?
I don't think it's a question of what kind of book it is. Publicity certainly matters. All the national buzz and the publicity, the author's ability to tell her story well. Time. One of the things that I argue with publishers about is when to send the author. Unless the author is extremely famous already, sometimes it's better to wait a little bit till there's buzz and some reviews and now some twittering going on, so that by the time the author gets to the store, people know, oh, this is somebody I really want to see.
And have you found that people find out about the signings in different ways now? Are they finding out more on the internet, or are they still traditional media?
Well,
and
there's a lot traditionally. We still send out a 32-page newsletter to 40,000 people. So a lot of people find out that way. But a lot tell us they find out through our website and through other people's websites. Now everyone is connecting with one another.
How are the cooking events doing where you combine the meal with the cookbook as part of the purchase?
Those do very, very well. They require a lot of staff. So it's harder than it looks. We try to make it look as easy as we possibly can. And one of the ways we do that also is we have an email newsletter that we send to, I think, about 10,000 people now. A lot cheaper than the 40,000. But it works because the customer gets a great meal and the cookbook, and the author knows that every person who comes is going home with a book. And so everybody has a good time.
And has any of your business shifted online?
We do quite a bit of autograph book selling online. That seems to be our major thing that's unique, because we don't increase over the regular price for the autograph book. So people who bought Barack Obama's Audacity of Hope from us signed online now have something very valuable. But there are many websites that tell people where to find autograph books, and we're often at the top of that list.
You do writers' conferences as well.
We do, and I know a publisher who's taught me.
I don't know how I ended up at a mystery writers' conference more
It's
than
a
once.
mystery.
It's a mystery, but it was fun.
We do a lot of classes, and we do conferences too. The classes are sometimes language. We teach Italian, French, German now, Spanish, and but most of the classes are on the process of writing and how to get published. And we've been doing that for maybe 20 years. We started because Anne Lamott was working, we've heard, as a waitress, and we offered her an opportunity to do a critique class in our store, thinking we were doing her some favor. She continued doing it long after she needed to, because she's a nice person. but it's turned into hundreds of classes going on
That's
because
cool.
of that. And the conferences, we have one on mystery writing. That's in July every year, and one on children's writing coming up in June, and travel writing in August. And we're thinking about a food writing conference. So we look at some of your books and things. I'm looking at that now. If Isabella Rossellini would like to teach, I would do the food conference immediately. But
and Molly is local
yes,
to you, so
Molly.
that might be
She's,
interesting for her.
we have done workshops, 2-day workshops on writing for the food world, and they've been very successful. So we're thinking about it, but we want to do it right. The conferences take a lot of planning and a lot of staff, so we want to be sure we're doing the right thing when we do it.
Right. And what book are you reading? What do you want to recommend?
I hate that question.
I know, I can never think of anything I'm reading.
No, because no matter what I recommend, somebody else is going to say, "Why didn't you recommend that book?"
Okay,
but I do have a book in my purse that was just given to me by, and I can't wait to read it. And where to put it? If I lost it, I'll be really upset because I lose a lot of things. But here it is. It's a Harper book, and it's Mary Carr's Lit.
Oh, cool.
So I have.
Yeah.
This will be the book I'll start tonight.
Excellent.
She's such a
All right.
good writer.
She is such a good writer.
All right.
And I'm very excited about Burn, this book.
Oh, cool.
I can't wait to get my eyes on that. I love Toni Morrison.
Oh, good.
And
Well,
if
we'll
she-
send you home with one.
I really like that idea. The whole idea is very
Okay.
attractive.
Thank
All right.
you.
Now you've earned